received by Golly. It finally got here. Finally got here, so the goods rolled in last night. Truck full of packages, it seems like. More food and everything, so. Typical Texas Christmas here with cool temperatures in the evening, warm temperatures in the day, but that doesn't stop us from starting the fireplace up. Everybody's trying to imagine what it looks like with about 6-8 inches of snow out there. But we'll be up in the 70s today, mid-70s tomorrow. Beautiful sunshine today. So, without further ado, a huge crowd here. I'm going to go ahead. Bob, I'm going to try something this morning. I think I'm going to see if I can move the TDO up to 7203 just for grins. It takes about 5 minutes to move all this stuff. So, maybe it's not going to turn me for a while. We'll see how it goes. Charlie, we'll be back inside there. All right, very good, Kevin. Merry Christmas to everybody. W3MMR, KK5IM.
All right, let me hold on here. All right, good morning, Jay. Decent copy up here this morning. I don't know how you're copying me and my piss weak signal coming down to Crawford, Texas this morning, but I got a decent copy on you up here this morning. So good morning to you, Jay. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Hope you have a great one there, pal, and real good on the 70-degree weather for the Christmas holiday. Well, it's not going to be 70 here. I think it may get up to 50, mostly 40s and maybe 50, but 35 degrees here at the moment. Whoa, I'm dropping my book. And I'm dropping my phone. I'm dropping everything. Anyway, good morning to you, Bob, Gary, Kevin. I heard Jerry in here earlier. I don't know who else is in here. Chris, good morning to you. I'll swing it over to you real quick, and then you could pass it to Kevin, KK4GZQ. So good morning, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas Eve. 2 more days. My son will be here, and so we're pretty happy. Got 1 more day of work here. Hopefully they'll let us go early because we've been pretty slow the past week or so with the holidays. So we shouldn't have too much to do today. Fingers crossed, and I'll get out of there early. So up to you, Chris. And a decent signal down here into southeastern Pennsylvania this morning. AJ1G in the group, W3MMR.
Okay, Kevin. Man, I hit carrier levels way low when I brought. Oh.
I'm you now, Kevin.
Let me get things straightened up here. Heat there. W3MMR and the group AJ1G. Yeah, Merry Christmas Eve to everybody. This is not real great, but Harry, you're coming in quite well. Yeah, I just got back a little while. I got about an hour, 2-hour nap in since I've been home now, but I was down on Stonington Point for 2 o'clock through about 3:30. I successfully copied the SAQ Alexanderson alternator transmission from Granton, Sweden from down there. Wasn't very strong, but I did get it. And had a lot of fun doing it. I also worked a bunch of the Europeans on the DX sideband DX windows. Some 5.9 reports from over in Europe and also down in St. Thomas. And that was pretty cool to be able to do that with 100 watts and a hand stick. Very good conditions down there this morning. Beautiful night. There was actually someone down there when I got there, just sitting in a car. I don't know what was going on in there. I didn't want to look. But they left shortly after I got there. I strung out a couple 100 feet of wire on the ground like a beverage over ground, and hooked it up to the mobile antenna mount, basically the feed point of the mobile antenna instead of a whip. And DLF signals from all over the world were pounding in NWC from Northwest Cape Australia, the NPM Oahu. Ones I'd never heard before. I have to look up and see what I was actually hearing. Probably European VLF data stations. It's all encrypted government naval traffic for the most part. You can just hear the signal. You can't do anything with it, but it's cool to hear it and know where it's coming from. But NWC from Northwest Cape had very high SNR down there this morning. That's all the way from Australia, the northwest corner of Australia. Pretty cool propagation medium. SAQ came in faint, but I could definitely hear them in there. They started tuning up, sending beads for about half an hour, and they sent a short text message and then signed off after a couple of minutes after 3 o'clock local time here on the East Coast. And got on the YouTube chat. There was a live stream from the transmitter. You can see him firing it up, and there was a live chat going on. I got in on that. People were hearing it all over Europe, of course. It's like fish in a barrel over there. Over here, it's not quite that easy, but I did it second year in a row now. So yeah, I got a busy day coming up. Start off the President Exchange this afternoon with my son Ben and his family, and it should be a lot of fun. So over to you, Kevin. Merry Christmas Eve. I wonder if you've done your shopping. You were talking about going out to Walmart or something to do shopping. Have you been, or are you just getting ready to go? KK4GZQ from AJ1G.
Hey, Chris. Very good. AJ1G in the group. KK4GZQ, and good morning to you, Chris. Merry Christmas to you. Perry, Jay, Bob, BJ, WB4YIB, and BJ just sent me a text message a couple of days ago, Jay, and I think he's gonna copy me on it where to find it, but an article that you wrote in Amateur Radio CQ, and I'd like to take a look at that as well. Let's see here. I think we actually missed a breaking station here just a while ago, N9KGR. Looking at my notes here, I don't know how in the world we got Bruce missed out of there. Anyway, Craig, that's peculiar. I've got Bruce written down here on my log, and I don't have him at all in there. Haven't heard him. Anyway, geez, oh Pete. Anyway, sorry if we left Bruce out, but anyway, let me send it on around here to Craig. It's a big group, like Jay said, and it's everybody gets fair chance at it. Charlie, I did hook the AM processor up to the BC610 with the preamp. I've got a little RF getting into the line some way, and we're going to try a station ground here since I don't have one ran here on the shack. Inside to the shack, that is. So we'll get that done over the next couple of days as well. Over to you, Craig. KB3RHR, and that's just a big question mark on Bruce. I don't know what's happened, if we've left him out or what, Craig. Over.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't crazy. I thought I heard him, but I tried to hand it to him, but he must have disappeared. Hey, Bruce, if you're there, go ahead and make one. KB3RHR.
Yeah, sure can do that, Craig. KB3RHR. At 9 KGR. Maybe I know I have to call. I don't know what's going on. I'm one of the guys, I'm the only ham in this village of Cleveland here, and there's a lot of winter up in there, too, especially now with all the leaves on the trees. Clear view. Everybody can see all my antennas, and that cage dipole is quite big up there, so it draws a lot of attention. Wanted to say best of holidays to everybody, Merry Christmas and whatnot. So thanks for letting me in here. That's you there, Craig. KB3 already at 9 KGR.
Okay, Bruce, sorry about that. I knew I heard you, and I thought I turned it, but I don't know. I'm only on the second cup of coffee, Bruce, so you forgive me. Good morning to BJ. Good morning to Jay, Bob, Chris, Perry. Good morning. Merry Christmas Eve. The Christmas Eve edition of the morning group. Charlie, I was going to tell you, like even like Naples, I had a job offer down there, and of course I couldn't afford to live in Naples, but man, like I asked myself, like, what did I do wrong? I'm happy with what I have, but like there's $4 or $5 million house after $4 or $5 million house for blocks long, neighborhood, the whole neighborhood. And yeah, there's that guy. I would be that guy too, boy. I would get one of those big houses and slam up about 2 crank ups, and then everybody'd hate me. But yeah, I always asked myself that, like, where did I go wrong? But I did. We figured it out one day. We're sitting around talking, and I think I've made over. I am a millionaire. I made over a couple $1 million in my lifetime. In my lifetime, Kevin. Boy, I blew that away. If I'd have saved every penny of it, I'd be out of here right now. But I didn't. So, and I can't seem to save it now either. So, you only live once, Charlie. Just do it. So, anyway, I'm gonna get cracking here. 6:30, and I got some chores to do in town. Gonna hit the butcher shop and pick up some nice cuts for this evening, I think. I was gonna do the 7 fishes, but that's a pain. That's a lot of work for 2 people. So I may just open a can of tuna fish and tell her, there you go, there's your 7 fishes. They're all mixed in. Back over to you, Kevin, and check me out. It's good to hear you guys this morning, and we'll be on later, I'm sure. KK4GZQ in a group, KB3RHR.
Okay, Art, go ahead and pick it up down there. Yeah, it's a no-end day, Bruce. No-end call day. Art gets that a lot. Art, just send it on down to Charlie from there. Over. Okay, we'll see what happens. Oh, we got competition. I just looked on the rig. I don't know if it's working. Well, I was thinking about Craig celebrating the holidays with the cat, too. I'm not so sure that's the best choice. Good morning to you, Craig. Chris is in here, Bob, and Charlie. There's 2 of us. It's getting the day started. It's going to be a long day. No problem. Lord Rich and I said, hey, we'll get to church in about 3. Rehearsal. Play music there, and then go to another church. So we'll get home. Bit late. Might even see Santa. I don't know. But it's going to be a good Christmas Eve, and sure wish everybody a Merry Christmas. So let me pass it on. Charlie, how are you this morning? I sure glad to be back over there. I was listening to you the other day. It wasn't right. Glad you mentioned that. No problem. K4FNY and Greek for Jason.
K4 Station. There's River City this morning. K4JCC. No, this is K4FNY and the group. Yeah. They were talking about this 750 guy. I think my son-in-law was going to do that. He always done that information. A good crossover. He's a chef, so he can do this. I mean, I've been sort of all, I couldn't sell it this particular, so it was all kinds of things. Anyway, I did hear Mars in there, and Bob, you had my excavator pin. Real unusual. Well, I'm down to my last drop of the first couple of coffee, and I need to run upstairs and get me another cup. I'll be right back. Go ahead, Joe. No, wait. I'm going to turn it to Art. Art. So, Art, you copy Joe at all down there. N4JK in the group, K4FNY.
Yeah, I can copy. Nothing I can do about it either. K4JCC in the group, and N4JK.
happier now. Again, good morning. Oh, well, good morning. I don't think that we've been all the way around yet, but this is the Christmas Eve fruit, I guess. So just wish you all out there a Merry Christmas. I have a few chores to get done today. I don't think I will be doing test runs on it. I don't have a clue what this thing is because I'm going to turn it. Oh, Johnny went for coffee. All right, whoever thinks they're next, go ahead and pick it up. We'll see how this works. So far, I heard Jay out there and let's see, MMR, Terry up there, Chris A1G. Let's see who else. There's a rumor that DJ's in here. I haven't heard him yet, so maybe that's where to go. DJ, are you in there? W4YIB. And the group, Merry Christmas all. J4JCP. Good morning. Good morning.
Okay, there's John. Good morning, John. WB4YIB. You get warm down here. This is KN4HA. All righty. Well, good morning, DJ. Good to hear you this morning. Craig, if you're still listening, Kevin Christie, hope you all have a good day. And Chris, congratulations on SAQ. I've tried here. I have a selective voltmeter. It has a pretty good noise to it. The problem is the ambient noise here in the Atlanta area is too high, and the antenna system I have is not very good. So that's congratulations on that. That's a real good test for your equipment there for sure. Good morning to you, Art. Good to hear you this morning. Hopefully, Tasia is going to have a big day today and tomorrow. Hopefully, a good signal this morning. And Gary, of course, coming through. And Gary, like I said, this is one of the better mornings I've heard this year. It's a great signal here this morning. The second floor is 55 degrees here, so the rain finally moved out. And as evidenced by my stationary SWR, the old floor meter isn't banging around anymore today, so that's always a good thing. So we're having a good time. Okay, big group this morning. I'm going to turn it to DJ. He may or may not be there. He's running some tests this morning, and so I'll turn it to him. If he doesn't come back, Kevin, I'm not sure who we go to next, so I'll let you do the ringing. KK5IM possibly, but more than likely KK4GZQ, KN4HA.
Nothing heard here, Bob. Bob, what about WD4NKA? Is he still around?
I am.
Yeah, he's there, Kevin.
Gary, excuse me, Gary, go ahead and pick it up. And good morning to Joe. And boy, that's such a big group, my gosh. Yeah, good morning to you, Joe. Good signal up here this morning, and Art. And sorry we passed it. N9 KGR. Bruce has got an excellent signal down here. Good morning, Bruce. Merry Christmas to all of you. So, Gary, pick it up, WD4NKA, and go ahead and send it back north to Perry, W3MMR. With the group, here's KK4GZQ.
WD4NKA, W3MMR. Real good, Gar. Pretty decent copy on you up here this morning. So the new antenna setup seems to be working for you. Great to talk to you as always, Gary. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Hope you have a great New Year, and I'm sure we'll talk to you probably tomorrow morning as well. But great to work you again, and Gary. And I'm on the Anon this morning. I don't get on the DX100 a lot in the mornings here, unless I have the day off, because I don't like getting everything fired up and then turning it right back off. You know, I like to leave it on for a while, have it on for a few hours. You know, that old tube gear. So we just usually get on the Anon SDR here in the morning. But nevertheless, this is going to be my final. Just want to say Merry Christmas to everyone, to Bob, to you, Gary, to Jay, to Chris, Kevin, Craig, Art, Joe, and anyone else I may have missed, Bruce, and anyone else in there. I'm sorry if I missed you. I was trying to copy everything down and And I was texting back and forth with my son at the same time. He's coming up on Thursday, which I know I've mentioned 1,000 times. I'm sorry. But he's all excited and about coming up there, so he's up bright and early this morning. So 7-3, guys, have a great day. Great Christmas Eve, and I hope you have a great Christmas morning tomorrow. And I'm sure we'll talk to some of you guys, like I said, tomorrow morning. So up to you, Chris. And, yeah, I think that's who I turned to. Yeah, Chris, if you're still in there. So AJ1G, Merry Christmas from W3MMR. 7-3, guys.
Yeah, very good, Perry, W3MMR. And the big group here, AJ1G, Stony Brook, Connecticut. Okay, hey, that was, yeah, Perry, well, that was a lot of fun, in the Suburban there, and I have to look at those links you sent, I haven't seen those yet, so I thought you'd appreciate that Dead Sea video, Antennas on Fire. You actually had pretty conservative antennas on that thing when you were running it. They're kind of tiny, but very impressive installation. Like I said, I think I've got that same CB transceiver that you showed on that picture you sent me. And I also have another Cobra, a very early Cobra. I think it's a Cobra 123. I think it's a 23-channel single sideband set. I think I picked them both up in Nearfest for not a lot of money, and I haven't used them in a long time except to, talk to CBers. I wonder if you got the email I sent back to you. I showed you pictures of the mobile installation here. That's been really working well. Can't wait to try a bigger, better antenna than a handstick. Boy, it's playing so well with the handstick, so I might just stick with them. Or certainly keep as an alternative. The thing I like about it is that no muss, no fuss, no guy wires, no big mag mounts. The nerd factor of them is relatively low compared to some of the crazy antennas you see out there. So yeah, copying SAQ was fun. I learned some stuff though. I think one of the things, even though I have a very narrow bandpass filter in that Longo and Dolphin and selective level meter, I could use a little bit more. One of the things I'm going to try to do is post-process the video I shot, where I just recorded the audio coming out of the car sound system that was hooked into the receiver, and I could probably do a lot better audio filtering on that signal sound. I also think I have a flaky input connection on that receiver, because afterwards, after the transmission ended, I was futzing around with the VNC going into it, and all the other stations down there, the other VLF stations really jumped up the signal strength when I hit it just right, but it's something moves. The problem is the tightness is going to be really difficult. That connector is very tight enough. We'll see. But that was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed being down there. Went to 41 degrees, clear, no wind. Nice early morning to play radio down there on the Stony Brook morning. Everyone have a great day. I actually had my lawnmower yesterday. Picked up the last of the leaves. We had Japanese maples. They never turned. They were green. We had a couple of full snaps. The leaves are kind of like gold green. And eventually the wind finally knocked them off the trees. I had a thick carpet of them I had to clean up. Just come down last week or so. So I ran a lawnmower. It was nearly 60 degrees out. Beautiful. Like a day in spring. I don't know how much longer that's going to last. Let's see. Where does it go next? Kevin, I think Good morning, AM Blue from AJ1G.
Okay, Chris, real good. I'm just going to keep it here just for a second, and I'm going to go ahead and sign out. AJ1G, what's the group? Good morning, everybody, and again, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you and your family. And what a great day it's going to be here. Anyway, I want to make sure we got John in there. K4BZS, did you get a turn at the mic, John? Over. Okay, John. Yeah, boy, I tell you, I'm going to step aside. It's gotten, the group's gotten very, very large here this morning, and kind of hard to keep track of everybody as normal. But we try to just help out all we can here. We'd like it to be a group effort for sure. Anyway, boy, I tell you, good on everything, guys. And John, good transmission on the KWS one this morning. Sounded real good up here. And with that, I think I'm going to turn it over to Craig. Wish you all a great day. And yeah, I think I'm going to get out here and do some more painting today on my place. And we'll wrap it up here kind of early, probably 1 or 2 o'clock. Get ready for some festivities with my family up in town, and that'll be the extent of it. We'll have a little buffet, and we'll open some presents and laugh at the dogs tearing into their stuff. That's always a highlight of Christmas. Watching how excited our little dogs get. Boy, I tell you, Craig, life changes, doesn't it? KB3RHR to take it. Bruce, good to hear you on this morning, all the way down the list. It's great to be here with each and every one of you. KB3RHR, Merry Christmas, everybody. KK4GZQ. Okay, what about KN4HH, Bob? Don't know if it comes to you or whether Charlie gets it next. Over.
Well, I'll tell you what, because I'm going to sign. Over.
Everybody needs to check on Bruce again as well. Bob, you guys have a great day. Sorry to be so unorganized here, but I can't. It's just hard to keep track, Bob. 7-3, everybody.
Okay, Kevin. You're very good. That's 73. Have a Merry Christmas, and you guys have a good time. Everybody, I hope you all have a really good holiday tomorrow. And we're going to do the same down here. Probably great to hear you back on this morning. I like to hear you on this morning. All you guys. Okay, turn it over to you, Bruce. Let's just carry on with you guys. Joe's still in here, John. There's some good group in here. You guys take care. Have a great day. Care of the morning. N9 KPRs. Good morning, guys. From KN4HH 7-3.
I think it goes to Charlie, Bruce. 7-3, Bruce.
Pick it up out there, BJ.
Jay was at a QSP on. I wonder if he had today. I might can dig it up around here. Let me know what you got. Folks are leaving.
in the 90s about getting over 75.